we're now halfway through the first season of the Victorian Wheelchair Football League, and today what we were doing is an open skill session. So we're finding that as the time goes on with this league, more people are starting to play the sport and more people want to play the sport. With the competition as it is currently, there's 8 players drafted to each team, but there's still room for 2 players for each squad. So today's partly about introducing new people to the sport, but also potentially drafting some new people into these squads to give them this amazing AFL-like club experience. So today, the first part of the session is about skill development. So some people may know how to handball, others may not. Kick, mark, the rules of AFL Wheelchair, because of the fact that it's played on a basketball court, do mimic what happens in AFL outdoors, but at the same time, some little things like underarm throws that people may not be aware of. And then the other half of what people are learning is actually how the sport came into being. Not too long ago, we only had 20 players playing, and now we've got nearly 30 or 40 out there doing this open skills session. Today, what we're hoping to do by giving people a chance to play the sport for the first time, they'll be able to let their friends know, and as more people play the sport, more people with disability get physically active, which is ultimately what we're after. But another great thing about the league has been the fact that people without disability are actually finding new avenues to socialise with people and be active in sport, whether they have a physical disability or not. Regardless of your gender, people are finding this sport's perfect to be able to play. The easiest way to get in contact with us would be through our website, dsr.org.au. If you go to there, there's an actual AFL Wheelchair page. The other thing you could do is go to the Victorian Wheelchair Football League page. That will have the fixtures, the teams, and each of the clubs also now on their website, their official website, has a link to the Victorian Wheelchair team, so you'll be able to find information through that. So the open skills session's really beneficial for those with a physical disability. A lot of times people think about exercise as just being able to get you active. When you have a physical or an intellectual disability, a lot of times they're not necessarily able to socialise as much. People are afraid to go out. By being put into an environment like what we've got with the open skills session, people get the opportunity to socialise, which is the #1 benefit of sport, but also be physically active. And over time, we've seen players in this league lose weight, be able to socialise more with their friends, and ultimately that's what these open skill sessions provide the door to be able to do.